Hello, ladies and gentlemen. KJ here, and I would like to welcome you back to another episode of the NWL, where we have a great night of action once again for you, ladies and gentlemen, and it is all centered around our main event, a tag team #1 contenders match to determine who will face off against the Devil and Batista for the NWL Tag Team Championships at our upcoming CPV SummerSlam. This is going to be a fun match as Rated RKO, Edge, and Randy Orton are facing off against the Chosen Ones, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler for that right. It is going to be a great match between these two. A lot of heated rivalries here between them. It should be a fun, entertaining match. I actually don't even know who would come out on top between these guys. Both former champions, both looking to reclaim the gold. It's going to be a fun matchup between these guys. It's also going to be a fun first match that we have for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as the demented creature known as Carnage goes up against one of the NWL Tag Team Champions in the Devil. That match is coming up right now. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with our opening bout of the night. It is the demented creature, the former NWL Intercontinental Champion Carnage, versus the current NWL Tag Team Champion, the Devil. It's basically C-Red right now for you guys, as the Red Carnage and the Red Devil facing off. Hopefully no one is red-green colorblind, otherwise this is a very, very boring match for you. But it should not be a boring match action-wise, as both these superstars can pack one hell of a punch. I mean, the Devil is that big, bruising brawler that you always see, and Carnage is the wily, crafty creature that will just do anything and everything to both his body and his opponents to try and pick up the win. It is going to be interesting to see which one of these methods comes out on top. I gotta think Carnage is, because he really doesn't care if he gets hurt or if he does the hurting. It's just about winning for him, and I don't know if the Devil is willing to put himself through that much, especially against Carnage, who has been very unstable recently. Ever since losing his match at Money in the Bank, he had a championship an NWL Championship match against Sting. He ultimately lost the second time, I believe, he's lost now to Sting. He cannot seem to figure him out, but he did. We have not seen him here in the NWL since then, but this is his first match back after that loss, so he's got to be fuming. He's got to be ready for action, got to be looking to inflict some pain and punishment and even a little bit of revenge on someone, and that someone could be the Devil, although he is standing his ground pretty damn well right now. As you saw, he just picks him up and throws him down pretty easily right now by the Big Red Machine. He's got him in a headlock, picks him up, and suplexes him down. Carnage is not looking too good in his first match back right now. Needs to try and string together some offense. Oh, and that is not the way you do it. So he's looking for something there, but the Devil lifts him up and slams him down with one hand. But again, like I said, that does not deter Carnage, as he's gone right back up and taken it right back at the Devil. Seems that he just thrives on the pain. Whether he's giving it or receiving it, he is just willing to just absorb or give out as much pain as possible, and just comes back even stronger from it. I mean, it is crazy what this guy can do. Again, there is a short list of people who have beaten Carnage in a one-on-one competition. I believe the only guys that have done it, I don't have the stats with me right now, but I mean, looking back, I think that the only people that have beat him in a one-on-one match are Sting and CM Punk right now. Sting beat him the very first time and beat him at Money in the Bank, and then I believe CM Punk was the only other one who beat him at Over the Limit to win the Intercontinental Championship. So Carnage does not lose very often when it's one-on-one. And that may be the case once again here. He's facing off against the Devil, and he is taking control of this match right now. The Devil controlled it early on, but Carnage is starting to gain a little bit of momentum, starting to speed things up, get a little bit faster pace here. So the Devil is now going to the outside, trying to take a moment to breathe, and Carnage once again throwing all caution to the ring as he launches himself at the Devil on the outside. He just clipped him, as both men are now back up. Going back at it is a nice hurricanrana there by Carnage, as the Devil lands head first onto the thinly padded floor. That could be the advantage, that could be the opening that Carnage needs right now, as he continues to bring it right at the Devil, going with the leg drop on the apron there. He's turned this thing around right now, gotten a little bit more in control of the match against the Devil, who controlled it early on in a super kick right there. Carnage going for the pin. He knows that the Devil could be down and out, but he kicks out at 2. Beautiful try there by Carnage. He knew that that super kick completely and utterly rattled the Devil. Could have possibly knocked him out as it hit him flush on the chin. Now the Devil trying to come back in this one, using his strong punches and jabs right into the face and chest of Carnage right now. As you can see, oh, he's laying them out. But once again, Carnage does not seem to affect him, but a running knee just might. And now ground and pounding him. The Devil trying to get back into the driver's seat of this one, trying to reestablish himself and get the momentum back. Carnage locks him back up. Devil reverses. And now Carnage reverses. It's a little bit of technical wrestling between these guys, who are not so much known for their technical skills, but they are going back and forth with the reversals right now. And the Devil, getting fired up, slams him down, saying that this could be the end. He's looking to put away Carnage right here, right now. Chokeslam! A chokeslam to hell! Chokeslam to hell by the Devil, and Carnage is in trouble. He kicks out. Carnage kicks out of the chokeslam to hell. And the Devil thought that he was going to be the third person ever to beat Carnage in a singles action. He's the tag team champion after all. He should be able to do this, but right now, Carnage has control of this match. And the Devil is not in good shape. He's taking a moment to breathe on the outside. Try to regroup and refocus as Carnage once again throwing caution to the wind. But this time he completely misses. Completely misses as the Devil runs out of the way knowing what Carnage was going to do. And the Devil now getting thrown over the steel steps by Carnage. Never can go a single episode without those steel steps being used, it seems like. This time it's in our very first match of the night as Carnage utilizing them against the Devil in this match. Ref gets to 6 before the Devil gets back into this ring. Oh, and hits an enziguri kick to the side of the head. Carnage in complete control, and he's feeling it now, stomping on the ground. Could be looking to put away the Devil right here, right now. A kick to the gut, locking up the arms, and hits the pedigree. Carnage hits the pedigree on the Devil, goes to the top rope for the combo, Swanton Bomb. Swanton Bomb, pedigree combo, Carnage into the pin, and he will pick up the victory over the Devil. A hard-fought match by both men. Devil dominating it early on, kind of throwing those punches and big-time throws and slams to the mat against Carnage, but once again, he sticks with it, absorbs the pain, pretty much feeds on the pain, comes back strong, and is able to pick up a huge victory over the NWL Tag Team Champions. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks ago, Agent Smith and Spider-Man fought in a no disqualifications match here on the NWL, a rubber match between the two of them as they've been locking up at Over the Limit and Money in the Bank. This was to see who would be the final winner of this feud. Spider-Man came out on top, but it is not him who we will be seeing tonight. It is Agent Smith in his first match since that loss. He said that he would take away the hope of the people by being Spider-Man. He was unsuccessful. However, he is looking to be successful tonight as he is facing off against the Doctor, a man that he lost to about a couple months ago or so. Spider-Man was in the Doctor's corner, helped kind of get the jump on Agent Smith, and helped him get the victory. Agent Smith now is looking for some retribution and to rectify that loss against the Doctor in this match right now. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with our next match. It is the Doctor versus Agent Smith. Now this is the first match, as I said, since Agent Smith lost to Spider-Man 2 weeks ago in that no disqualifications match. It was one hell of a match. Both the superstars giving it everything they got, throwing everything at each other. I mean, they eventually started bringing in weapons and everything. Ref couldn't do anything to stop it, but in the end, Spider-Man came out victorious in that one, putting away Agent Smith in the rubber match between these two competitors and ending their rivalry. Smith now is no doubt still fuming over that. He wanted to end Spider-Man. He wanted to take away the hope that the people had, put down the superhero that always conquers the villains, but he was unsuccessful. Man, he broke his promise to us. I mean, you know, you if people got behind him and, you know, thought that he was the guy that he said he would, they really let him down. He really let him down. And so now he's trying to face off against the Doctor here and try and beat him, as he actually lost to him about a month ago. Agent Smith faced off against the Doctor. Spider-Man actually ambushed him before the match, then was in the Doctor's corner, helped him get the victory over Agent Smith. That has not sat well with him since then, and he is looking to try and beat the Doctor right here and right now and rectify that mistake, rectify that loss. It won't erase it, though. Maybe in Agent Smith's mind it will. Though right now the Doctor taking control of the match here, as Agent Smith had a little bit of going on at the beginning, but now the Doctor taking control, kind of using his speed and quickness against Agent Smith. He doesn't have the power that he does, but he is quick in this match, and he is feeding off the crowd right now, who is getting behind him, as Agent Smith has to take a break and go to the outside, try and regroup. That does not seem to help him right now, as he's getting back in the ring. So does the Doctor running back in. It looks like he will be going right back after Agent Smith right here. Two of them locking up, grappling with each other, and Agent Smith eventually gains control, picks him up, and slams him down. But then once again goes for a kick, and the Doctor catches him, puts him down, and now gets him in a submission hold that Agent Smith breaks up with the ropes. He has not been able to get much momentum going except right there. Nice reversal. But once again, Agent Smith cannot stop the Doctor in this match, who is on fire. He's looking to fix that loss, and he is looking to gain another one on his resume against the Doctor right now, as he sidesteps a possible dropkick and then hits a neck breaker. Doctor, though, hits a dropkick to the back of the head of Agent Smith. Two of them lock up once again in the center of the ring. It's been a good grappling match between the two of them, as Agent Smith pops him up and neck breakers him down. I don't even know if that's a term, but I'm creating that term. Ooh. And then puts him down to the mat. I think he landed on the back of his neck or head there, as the Doctor is not completely with it now, as Agent Smith reverses in a big boot right to the face. Puts the Doctor down. Now he's going after the legs a little bit, try and slow him down from a fast start that the Doctor had. Agent Smith throwing him into the corner turnbuckle, looking for another big boot, but the Doctor sidesteps it, looking to try and gain some momentum back in this match. Nice reversal there by the Doctor, though, as you saw him kind of move his foot, not allow him to try and pick him up for a possible suplex, but in the end, Agent Smith does reign supreme in that category, as he hits his patented suplex. The Doctor could be in big trouble right now, as Agent Smith has gained control of the match once again. Doctor, though, not giving up. He's still showing fight. He is still reversing moves, still getting back up to try and fight. But it could be a futile effort right now. As Agent Smith has worn him down somewhat here and really gained control of the match. Until right here where the Doctor looking to get back into it. And that could be the way to do it. Try some quick offense. But he crashes and burns. The Doctor looking for some high-red offense from the top rope. But he misses completely. And now Agent Smith is looking to capitalize on that. Why not? Uh-oh, this could be bad. This could be really bad. Lifting him up. Huge suplex. Huge suplex there by Agent Smith. And then just the disrespect by just walking right over the Doctor and his lifeless body right now in the ring. Another neck breaker there by Agent Smith. He is in complete control of it. He's basically stalking his prey right now, walking around him, circling the body, looking for the chance that he wants. Hits another big-time suplex. And now, Agent Smith showboating to the crowd. And this one could be over right here, right now. Picking him up. Red pill. The red pill by Agent Smith. And that should put away the Doctor in this match. 2, 3. Agent Smith picks up the victory against the Doctor. Well, he was looking for a little bit of retribution, looking for a win following that big-time loss against Spider-Man. And he picks it up right here, right now, tonight. Put away the Doctor and kind of showed that it was just a little bit of a fluke victory that the Doctor had over him last time. Is Agent Smith looking to get back on the winning track. And so you see, Agent Smith has just gotten beaten down by Carnage with a lead pipe. I have no idea why Carnage has just done this, but I mean, he won his match against the Devil, but again, it is an unstable Carnage, I think, ever since he lost to Sting once again, this time for the NWL Championship at Money in the Bank. This was his first night back here in the NWL, and I said it last week, the return of Carnage could be a good or a bad thing, and right now it looks like it's a bad thing. We'll try and get an update on Agent Smith, but we're going to move on with our next match, which features the newcomer Lamar Henderson versus Wade Barrett. All right, Lamar Henderson is facing off against Wade Barrett now. And Lamar was very, very impressive 2 weeks ago in his debut match here in the NWL against none other than the former NWL champion, Cowboy Keith. Keith was running his mouth saying that he beat Hiroshi Nakamoto, the new rookie upstart, and that he could beat anyone in the back, and made a pretty much open challenge to them. Who comes out but another rookie here, Lamar Henderson, answers the challenge and does the exact same thing that Hiroshi did in his first match against Cowboy Keith, and that was win. So Lamar Henderson, very impressive, just like Hiroshi Nakamoto. No doubt pissed off Cowboy Keith despite his victory over Hiroshi at Money in the Bank. He then fell to another rookie in their first match here in the NWL, so Cowboy Keith is probably not feeling as good as he was as he beat Hiroshi, but yeah, Lamar, very impressive so far here in the NWL, and that's a very impressive move. Second time he's done in this match. Kind of hangs up his opponent on the ropes, and then they fall back right into a backstabber. It's just got to really, really mess up the small of your back as you land on the double knees there. But Lamar, shown some talent, shown some abilities in that match. He's going to have to show all of it once again here as he's facing off against Wade Barrett, the British brawler. He is not afraid to fight with the best of them. Lamar can too, so it is going to be a fun match between these two here. There's also right now been a pretty decent wrestling match as Barrett hits a nice backbreaker there on Lamar, then a running bulldog. Backbreaker was probably a little bit of retaliation after those double rope assisted backstabbers that Lamar did to him earlier in the match. Lamar with a punch sends Wade Barrett outside the ring, and he goes out there as well. Two of them now fighting on the outside as Lamar hits a nice neck breaker there on the outside. Throws him back into the ring. The ref has gone to the count of 3. I was about to say he stopped counting there for a second. The two of them once again locking up. Barrett kind of needs this win, in my opinion, right now. You know, when you look at Wade Barrett, he has a lot of potential, but he really hasn't applied himself that much here in the NWL. I mean, he's had a couple opportunities, but he really needs a big-time win to kind of really catapult him into doing something really here. He's kind of just been floating aimlessly, and a win against a rookie really might help propel him here. I mean, Lamar, if he wins, that's great. I mean, another big-time win on his resume against an established superstar, but Barrett really needs this to kind of get back into the picture of things and try to get going again, but instead, Lamar Henderson hits a Winds of Change on Wade Barrett, and that's his move that he usually uses. Now goes to the top rope against Barrett and waits a little bit too long as Barrett gets back on his feet and then chucks him right off. Lamar probably shouldn't have waited that long on the top rope, should have capitalized on the opportunity he had and just dove off right at Barrett. But instead he goes right back at him in the middle of the ring this time, and nice arm drag throw there. Lamar Henderson easily rebounding from being tossed off the top rope and start to reestablish himself in this match. Barrett able to reverse and now hit us a shoulder block or 2 or 3 in the corner there against Lamar Henderson. The crowd does not like it, but 3 consecutive shoulder blocks. And Lamar Henderson is hung up in the tree of woe, gets out of it, and now comes diving off the top rope with a huge clothesline there. See, that's what you should have done earlier, man. When Barrett got back up, you should have just launched yourself right at him. Gone for a big clothesline, a crossbody, whatever. Bring the fight to him as Two of them now playing inside out right now. Lamar finally hangs Wade Barrett up on the top rope there. But Barrett picks up Lamar, hits a wasteland. Wasteland by Wade Barrett to Lamar Henderson. But he is not going for the cover. Surprisingly, Wade Barrett is not going for the cover against Lamar Henderson after the wasteland. And that could be a big mistake for Wade Barrett. He had Lamar right where he wanted him. Hits the wasteland, puts him down. I have no idea why he did not go for the pin right there. That was the prime moment to try and pick up the win, and he completely missed on it. Instead, a drive-by knee, and then a neckbreaker by Lamar puts Wade Barrett down, and now he is in trouble in this match. Or at least he was after that big boot in the corner. He has reestablished himself in it and hits a huge power bomb to Lamar again. Should have gone for a pin on that power bomb. Don't know why he didn't. Again, Wade Barrett has not gone for a pin in this match. You gotta try and put the rookie away here. I mean, you hit a big move. Force him to kick out of a pin. You know, sometimes if you hit a big move, you might stun him, knock him out, lose some breath, lose some strength. They might not be able to kick out of a pinning attempt. If you just, go for your next move right away, you're missing a prime opportunity to get at least a 2 count, maybe even a quick 3. I mean, even forcing them to kick out of a pin is better than, not. I mean, it makes them use up energy and strength to try to keep the match going. Again, Wade Barrett's regained control of this match right now, but he's really had a couple great opportunities to try and finish this thing off against Lamar Henderson right now. Again, beautiful move right there by Wade Barrett. Go for the pin, man. Go for the pin. He does, finally. Thank you. And he gets it. Wade Barrett finally deciding, hey, I've hit enough big moves here on this guy, Finally time to capitalize on it. And he does, as he picks up the victory over Lamar Henderson. The rookie is not as successful against the British Brawler as he was against the former NWL champion. Kind of odd, but still, congratulations to Wade Barrett. As I said earlier, he needed this win, and he picks it up here tonight. So Lamar getting up, trying to shake off. Whoa! Lamar Henderson was trying to shake off that loss, try and go to the back and kind of regroup after losing to Wade Barrett here. But all of a sudden, once again, Carnage out of nowhere with a lead pipe. Where the hell did he get a lead pipe from? Why do we have lead pipes sitting around that Carnage can grab a hold of and use against people? So Lamar Henderson, who suffered a big-time loss to Wade Barrett here tonight, gets attacked and assaulted by Carnage, just like Agent Smith earlier in the night. And once again, Carnage, as I said, is on a rampage right now. He is not a happy camper, and I do not know if there's anyone that is going to be able to calm him down in the coming weeks. We're going to go ahead and get our main event started. It's a number 1 contenders match. Hopefully he does not interfere with that, as Rated RKO is facing off against the Chosen Ones for the right to challenge the Devil and Batista for the NWL Tag Team Championships at SummerSlam.
You think you know me?
Here we go, our main event of the night. It is a tag team match. Rated RKO's Edge and Randy Orton versus the Chosen Ones, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. The winner of this match goes to SummerSlam to face off against the Devil and Batista for the NWL Tag Team Championships. I am hyped up. How can you not be? This is a great opportunity for both these teams. I mean, Rated RKO has actually not been in the championship pictures for quite some time. Edge has kind of been targeted by quite a few people recently. In singles competition, he's been out of action on and off. It's been unfortunate because this is a great team these two put together. And then the Chosen Ones looking to get back into it too. They just challenged for the championships not too long ago, actually. Just in March they challenged for them. Looking back at my records right now, and they challenged for them in March. That was the rematch for the championships. They were the champions before the Devil and Batista actually became the title holders. They won it at WrestleMania, beating the Chosen Ones. So they are still, no doubt, looking for retribution against them. They have a long history going all the way back to last year when these two teams were going at it. There were 2-on-1 matches, tag team matches. It was great. It'd be great to see them go at it again. But hell, seeing Rated RKO go at it with the Devil and Batista would be great too. I mean, a new, fresh tag team that has not actually faced them before now. It'd be a great opportunity for them too. I mean, what more can I say? Great opportunities for both teams. Great matches it would be. Let's go ahead and pay attention to this match then, and stop talking about what could be or should be here, as a slingshot reverse suplex there by the Chosen Ones puts Edge down on the mat, and Dolph Ziggler will capitalize on it with a huge facebuster into the mat. Edge now throws Ziggler into the ropes, catches him and throws him down. So the match right now is fast-paced action by both teams. They know what's at stake. It's a championship opportunity. How can you not fight for that? How can you not give everything you got in the tank to try and win this thing? I mean, Edge, I don't know how healthy he is. I mean, like I said, he's been attacked by people on and off again, it seems like, all this year. Can't seem to catch a break here. So he's finally back in tag team action with Randy Orton, and smart tag there as he was getting beat up a little bit. Tags in Randy Orton as Ziggler will go right after him now. But it's always good for a tag team match, you know. You don't have to shoulder all the weight. You get to tag in and out. As you get tired, you can tag in your partner and be like, yeah, you take over now, man. Beat him down a little bit. If you're a smart tag team, quick tags in and out so each person doesn't get too winded, doesn't get too worn out. And it keeps your opponents on their heels, especially if you can isolate one of them. As Randy Orton now trying to take control of this match against Dolph Ziggler, misses on a drop kick there, and Ziggler will now capitalize on it. That's a great part of tag team wrestling too. You got to capitalize on your opportunities. When one man misses a big move, capitalize on it, and don't let them get back. Ziggler needs to try and get to his corner, try and get Orton to his corner, I should say. Tag in McIntyre, and keep on him. Don't let him gain momentum. Don't let him tag Edge back in. It's all about isolation of your opponents and cooperation of your team. Right now, Randy Orton and Edge have the cooperation part down as they tag each other in. Ziggler now needs to try and make a tag here as a huge drop there from Edge to Ziggler. Ziggler could be in big trouble right now, as Randy Orton and Edge have kind of isolated him in this match and taken control of it. But he wisely runs to the corner, tags in his partner McIntyre, but Edge is not done with him yet. As you can see, he suplexed him over the ropes, kind of making one final statement before he turns his attention to Drew McIntyre, who you would think would come in hot, ready to go, try and get some revenge for his buddy Ziggler, especially after what Edge just did to Ziggler, but didn't have the spark right there, although he's looking to get it back right now. Oh, and that's not a spark. That's a couple stars that Drew McIntyre is probably seeing right now, as his head gets bounced off the steel post on the outside. Edge throws him back in, and Drew McIntyre went and stood out on the apron as if he wasn't tagged into this match. You can't fool Edge like that, you know. You can't just pretend I'm not in the match. One of you is, and he knows which one is. I have no idea what Drew McIntyre was doing right there. But it could have been very, very costly, as now Randy Orton comes in the match. And the Viper is looking to stalk his prey and pick his spot. Nice DDT. This might be the time for Drew McIntyre to try and make a tag to Dolph Ziggler, get a fresh body in there, try and switch things up. They need to kind of regroup here right now, because what they've been doing in this match has not been working so much for them. They need to try and find a new course of action. Because there's the tag that I was talking about, needed to be made. Bounces Randy's head off of Ziggler's foot. The two of them will come at it now. Orton, backbreaker once again to Ziggler. Ziggler going right after Randy Orton now. Got him caught in the corner as he tags in Drew McIntyre. Neckbreaker, elbow drop combo. That's good, smart tag team wrestling right there. I love to see it when they do that kind of thing. It is perfect. And talking about perfect, there's a perfect dropkick from Randy Orton to Drew McIntyre right now. Orton, though, getting a little bit distracted right now. I mean, he went after McIntyre, then Ziggler on the outside rather than focusing on the man in the ring. And that has allowed Ziggler and McIntyre to kind of capitalize on it right now and get Orton kind of reeling. He's really not focusing too much on what he needs to do in this match. And that is exactly what he did right there. Looking for an RKO. Threw him into the corner, and then as he popped back out, looked for an RKO against Ziggler. Ziggler was wise enough to reverse that, saw it coming. Great job by Ziggler. Great attempt by Orton as he finally has brought Ziggler over to his corner. He was a little bit too scrunched up, a little bit too confined over in the Chosen One's corner for a little while there. So he's now brought it back to his corner as Edge faces off against Ziggler now, off the tag. Ziggler now getting behind Edge, gets him in a sleeper hold. Dolph Ziggler has Edge in a sleeper hold now, and Edge could be in trouble. Edge could be in trouble as Ziggler is looking for a sleeper hold victory, but Edge gets out. Edge is able to break out of the sleeper hold. Great try by Ziggler, but he was not able to make Edge tap out in this match, at least not yet. So we will continue fighting here for a chance at the NWL Tag Team Championships at SummerSlam. The Chosen Ones and Rated RKO giving it everything they got right now. Gotta say RKO might have a little bit of an advantage over the Chosen Ones. As you can see, Ziggler holding his chest right now. I believe McIntyre is too. They've gotten a little bit more of the punishment. However, recently they have had a little bit more cooperation as a tag team, tagging in and out quickly, isolating Randy Orton when they needed to. But right now, Edge has come in and provided a spark for his team that they did not have otherwise. Got a little bit more energy into this match, which is great to see. Again, we don't know what the health status of Edge is right now, so it's great to see him being able to really go and really provide some energy for his team. Although here's some energy about to be made. Another neckbreaker elbow drop combo by the Chosen Ones. This time to Edge as he's on the receiving end of the beatdown now. Just as I start, giving the praise to Rated RKO and Edge, the Chosen Ones come back with a fury and try and regain momentum of this match. It's back and forth, and why wouldn't it be? Two great tag teams fighting for the ultimate opportunity in the tag team division. A title shot against the Devil and Batista at SummerSlam as Randy Orton now comes in against McIntyre. Gets poked in the eye, it looked like, as the ref, I don't think, saw it. McIntyre now runs to his corner looking to tag in Ziggler, but Randy Orton chops out his leg just before he gets there. Beautiful move by Orton. He knew McIntyre wanted to make a tag. He knew he needed to make a tag, and so he knew he had to stop him. And he did just that against Drew McIntyre. And now the Viper, beautiful knee right to the chest of Drew McIntyre, I believe, as he's starting to hold it. Got him on unstable feet. Randy Orton throwing McIntyre into the ropes, and then a power slam. A power slam by the Viper, who is coiled and ready to strike in this match. Drew McIntyre able to reverse it. Drew McIntyre reverses the RKO. That is now the second time that Randy Orton has not been able to hit the RKO. He tried on Ziggler, who reversed, and now tried on McIntyre, who reversed. Both guys saw it coming, and both guys perfectly executed a reversal of it. And this could be what the Chosen Ones need. They need to get back in this match, and that could be it right there. A zigzag. A zigzag by Dolph Ziggler. Moves Edge to the center of the ring. Goes for the pin, but gets broken up by Randy Orton at 1. Randy Orton, smart enough to break up the pinning attempt for his team, knew that Edge might not be able to kick out of that zigzag by Ziggler. And once again, momentum has shifted back into, I'd say, the neutral position right now, as Ziggler had control. Then Edge and Orton took control. Now Edge looking for a possible sleeper of his own against Ziggler, but he doesn't get it. And now Randy Orton suffering the pain from Ziggler as this match has devolved into chaos. Referee has no control of it right now, as there are people all over the ring. Finally, the two legal competitors, Edge and Ziggler, are the lone men in it. McIntyre back on the apron, I believe. Orton's back on the apron. So once again, Edge looking for a submission victory here in this one, but Drew McIntyre is smart enough to come in and break that up. Dolph Ziggler's been worn down quite a bit here, and McIntyre knows that he might not be able to get out of a submission, and he might end up tapping in the end here. Both men throwing each other into the ropes, but don't do anything off of it. Edge now tagging in Randy Orton. Dolph Ziggler's been in there for a while. He really needs to get out. He needs to make a tag to Drew McIntyre, try and get a fresher body in there, because otherwise bad things could happen, like a DDT by the Viper. Orton now showboating to the crowd. He knows how good he is. He knows just how good he is. And he's going to try and teach Dolph Ziggler just how good he is too in this match. There's a huge power slam by Randy Orton. Gives his team the edge right now. Gives him the edge. Yeah. I know, it's a bad pun. I get it. Drew McIntyre comes in off the tag by Dolph Ziggler. He needed to come in. They needed a tag really, really bad in this match. But Orton puts Drew McIntyre down on the ground. Now he coils up once again. His third time the charm for Randy Orton. It is! It is! Finally, he hits the RKO. No reversal this time. And there is no kicking out either. Sometimes it's good to wait. Man, sometimes the sweetest victory comes from waiting the longest. Third time's the charm on the RKO by Randy Orton as he picks up the victory for his team. Rated RKO beat the Chosen Ones in a great tag team match, and they will be going to SummerSlam to challenge the Devil and Batista for the NWL Tag Team Championships. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for you once again this week. A great night of action as we saw Rated RKO come out on top against the Chosen Ones. They're going, as I said, to SummerSlam to challenge for the NWL Tag Team Championships. It is going to be a great match, no doubt, between these guys. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to what is going to happen next week, as Carnage was on a rampage this week. Is he going to be on a rampage next week? That's the big question, ladies and gentlemen, as it could get very, very dangerous here. Agent Smith and Lamar Henderson have already felt the wrath of Carnage, as well as the Devil in an actual match. So we're going to have to wait and see if there's any way that Carnage is going to calm down after losing to Sting at Money in the Bank, or if this is just the beginning of the domination of the demented creature. We'll find out, I guess, next week. If you enjoyed this week's episode, please go ahead and leave a like, as well as any comments you may have down below. Otherwise, I'm KJ, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.